I did this survey, found that 38% of our youths married to the Christian Jews and Muslims. So that's the reality of life. As much as you thought it's never going to happen, it may happen. What I found, again, keep the word. Dharmic means Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. And Abrahamic, that's Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Basically, these are the three brothers of one father, Abraham. And that's why they have a lot of similarities. This Muslims, what I found and surprised that 45% of Muslims in America, at least the survey I did it, marry outside their faith. So that is like both have a high interfaith rate. But the major difference is when Hindu marries anyone else, they tend to accept others' faith. That okay, let's see what you're doing. Why don't we teach our kids yours too? I mean, I'm teaching mine, so we are adapting something else along with what we have. Versus in Islam, it's clear. You better convert, other party must convert and follow strict Islamic laws as per the Quran. Otherwise, that marriage will not last long. Or in most cases, I would say, majority of cases. Now, other question may come up that, wait, I went to Sakha and all those. Why would I ever get into love relationship, or especially with some Muslim or Christians or like that? Let me explain you how the love progresses. We all taught you that we are pluralists, meaning Iswar, Allah, Peruna, one God, secular, and those are the messages we give. When you are in college dorm, when you are sitting there, and you may, invariably you will get into those discussions. You are sitting there, and there is one God, so why to fight? And everyone will agree, this killing in the name of God, it's nonsense. I mean, so now you are all same. Sometimes you are hiking trip, sometimes you are some co-workers, and you start having feeling for the person. And then the next stage goes that the other party will start having a sympathy game on you that, we are Jewish, we are discriminating, second Holocaust, and really felt bad. Or Christians will say, Modi over there is breaking our temples, churches and all that, and you say, that's wrong. Or that Muslims will say, Donald Trump is really up, and you feel for them. So sort of sympathy game, and then you get more into relationship. And then it progresses further that sometimes they spend a lot of money for you, and they give you love 10 times more than any Hindu other boy or girl ever gave you or in your prior duty. So you say, that's it. This is the one I was looking for. Other faith, they have, poor guys have been suffered, and it's just perfect match. And somehow I'll convince my parents. So, but then what happened? Then the relation goes further, and then the other party says, who is God? Religion discussion goes on. After romantic relation, once you are in the romantic relation, then the religious relation comes. Who is God? And then you say, God, we have Rama, Krishna. That's not that. And then says, you don't know. Why don't you go explore who the God is? So they come to Hindu boy, girl come to Hindu temple, come after probably 10, 15 years first time. And some auntie is taking milk and pouring on Shivalinga. Auntie, what are you doing? He says, I don't know what I'm doing. My mother was doing it, and she said that if you do pour milk, Bholenath will do everything good. You says, what kind of religion is this one? So the other party created a lot of holes in your Hindu ideology. So and then 6 months, 3 months before, ultimately you hear that, it's not me, it's my mother who wants basic bottom line, you convert. So that's why it gets done. Now at this stage, what do you think? I believe in so many gods. Actually, I'm even more pluralist, and I believe even all others are also God. So he's asking me to add one more here. It's okay, I will accept your religion. You are accepting one more religion, right? So you have so many, one more, how does it matter? But when you get into married life, you realize that what you are studying, there is only one God, and that is mine. And all other will ultimately disappear. So I say that anybody makes you a statement that there is only one God, it's a very dangerous statement. Because you have to immediately know what is it behind, which one you're talking about. So now, why it is like that? Because those are called exclusivist religions. We are superior. We have something which will God will accept, not you. That's what fundamental belief. Even you ask them, this is we are. I mean, I'm not making up. They are proudly saying we are exclusivist religions because clearly those who are baptized, taking deep in water, in that church and getting now you are Christian onward, they clearly believe they are the one only who will go to heaven. All others will get eternal hell. I mean, that's clear fundamental belief of Christianity. On any Christian, churchgoer will agree to that. So then you have to get into discussion. Will Mother Teresa, who is baptized and doing good karma, will go to heaven? This is sure. And how about Mahatma Gandhi? How can they say that he's not baptized, so he's a sinner? Will go to hell. So that's the thinking. Now, when it comes to Quran, you should read Quran. I would highly recommend. It's a good book, a pretty interesting book. It clearly on and on and on says that those who don't deny our revelations, meaning the Quran, we will burn them in fire. No sooner will their skins be consumed, we shall give them the new skin. Why new skin? Not out of generosity. So they may truly taste the scourge, the pain they will feel twice. So better follow the revelations. I mean, message is very clear. Lay hold on anybody who is an unbeliever, not believing in Quranic messages. Kill them whenever you find them. Over such, God has given the Muslims authority to absolute authority to take those things. I mean, these are Quranic words I'm putting on. Put it on Google, you will have it. So for interfaith marriage is concerned, Quran clearly says no interfaith marriage. And even if you have interfaith marriage, divorce the party or convert the party. So I will not go too much deep into it. You are smart enough, check on Google for facts and all that, and you will have all the answers. So basically what I'm saying, and this is my last slide, if anybody, your friends in college end up getting in Interfaith, you just stick on one word, equality. Equality. Why will not you want equality? Why not 50-50 or maybe 60-40? But why 100-0? Because if you have equality, you are in love today, you may give up what you are, but 10, 20, 30 years down the road, or inside whatever you are, it will come out. So if your equality stays 50-50, you will tolerate some here, there, versus those exclusivists. If it is a Jew, they will want the children to have a circumcision, pre-circumcision on day 8. If it is not, something negative is going to happen, they want it a pre-circumcision. So that way, it's a sort of a label on child that now this is the Jewish child, not Hindu anymore. Baptism, it's a Christianity, and Muslims, you have to take Shahadat oath. That is, it takes 2 minutes only to become Muslim, and you are now Muslim. So if you don't do those labels, they will ultimately kick you out. And it's so important for them to have to make up your mind. You are with us or you are against it. Who you are. It's a black or white. There is no gray there. So what I'm saying is, any situation, in love relation, if anybody is there, if your friends, suppose in college sometime, you just tell them, no BBS. Why you have to label your children when they are just young born? We will teach them everything. When they are 22 years old, like Barack Obama, he did it. And in college life, he decided because father was a Muslim, mother was Christian, and he had no label on him. So at age 22, he decided, I want to be whatever he wants to be. So option should be children. So no BBS. If you do this thing, you know that if that party accepts this deal, that party is not a religious fanatics. So it's as simple as that. So concluding what I told you, interfaith marriage is already 38%, and it's going to increase. You cannot stop that, but you can look to ways to minimize the damage. And that's easy part, because you just need to recognize that religious fanatic. That cop I showed you, he's not a religious fanatic. He's nicely respecting our culture, and that's good enough. And we'll respect his culture. So that's okay with me. And simple. If you don't remember anything, just remember no BBS. That's it. Simple. And you say nope, nope, nope. go find it out better ways, they will come out and find out that, okay, let's find it out. And if that party says, no, I want the BBS, why you want to marry that religious fanatic anyway? So, what I'm saying is, again, youth looking at you guys, you are the future leader. Think all those things, read it. You don't have to do all those things over next 10, 15 years. When you are in college, you go and proactively work on it. If anybody's interfaith love relationship, start discussing. What are you doing? I'm just putting the seeds in your mind right now. So grow it as it, when the time comes, all of a sudden you will recall, I did something about it. Let me find out more. So that's my mindset. What I'm saying is, there is nothing wrong with different faiths. They have their own way of doing it. We respect them. But we should be what we are. We are not going to convert to something else what we are not. And that should be message palatable to all. It's just fair to all. So thank you very much for listening.